This should be an interesting one. Today we're going to try to take an animal from over 300 meters with the 308 Rival pistol. And we're starting off here on Bushranger's Run at my shooting range just to get an idea of what the bullet drop is going to be like, because I really have no idea what to even expect with this. Obviously a very short barrel and stuff. I don't know if that kind of ballistics plays into it or if it's going to be similar ballistics to a rifle. So I'm just going to take a 200 meter shot first just to get an idea of what we're dealing with, and then see about backing up from there. Ideally what I want to actually do with this is not just take a 300 meter shot. I want to get to over 1,000 feet, which is like 305 meters or something in that area. So I'm going to try to go a little over 300 meters, but if we can get the bullet drop down at 300, 305, or 310, whatever it is, to top the 1,000-foot mark, shouldn't be too difficult. So let's just hop here on the shooting mat. And which targets are 200? I kind of forget. It should be this one. Is roughly 200 away, so I'm going to aim straight on and just see if there's any real bullet drop there. And wow, this scope is not good for this. But that was a hit, and we got 6 points for it, so there's no bullet drop definitely then at 200, and then I think this one is 250. I really cannot even see with these crosshairs. That actually hit as well. It definitely dropped some. See if we can tell with the spotting scope just how much, but it definitely did have, yeah, it's just in the bottom left corner there. That's kind of what I thought. So I've got another mat set up because there's no way I'm going to hit one of the little animal targets. There's no way I'm going to hit that at 300 meters, so I'm going to go shoot at the same target I just did, but from further away up here on this hill. That should be roughly 300 meters, and then give us an idea of what we need to do for bullet drops. So I'm going to just aim straight on again. I'm pretty sure that is not going to hit, but I'm going to try it just to, like, incrementally work my way up. That way I'm not going to just be taking a bunch of shots randomly. I should be able to get an idea of where I need to aim a little more quickly doing it like that. So while that's out there, alright, let's try to go dead on. That's not exactly where I want it. That was pretty much center, and that definitely hit too low, so I'm just going to aim like at the top of the target, kind of. See if that'll hit once I get my breath back. Oh, that did hit. It got 1 point. That was 300.8 meters, which is 987 feet. So yeah, 305, 306, something like that. Should be over 1,000, and that was just on the far left side. So we had the bullet drop right. It was just off to the side, and it's going to be difficult. I don't know what the zoom is on this scope. I think it's either 4 or 6. It is 2 to 4. So 4 power, shooting over 300 meters. That's not much zoom. So let's try this again, see if I can get a little more centered and hit a little better. Didn't hit that at all. I wonder if I shot over the top. I was a little high. That's a very small margin of error. I think that hit just under it. I thought I saw the actual dirt kick up. Try this once more then. Not hitting it again. Am I going to have to go back and look where I aimed? I didn't think I was really that high over the target. That got 1 point again. I think I hit off to the left once again. So we'll get the spotting scope out and see if that was the case. Low and left. So we kind of have it figured out. I should have to aim like around the top of the animal's back to hit the spine at 300 meters. So I think we'll try it here on Bush Rangers a bit, see if we can get a feral goat or maybe a kangaroo over 300 meters. And then if we can't just get an area to get that shot distance off, we'll try maybe Valdebois or typical trails for the sheep. We've got a goat here about 270 meters out. Apparently walking further away does get rid of some rocks. I hope I'm not going to end up hitting the rocks instead of the goat, but we might be able to make this work on our first attempt. The bad thing is, unlike Call of the Wild, if I miss this shot over 300 meters away, the goat is going to spook. So I do need to really try to line this up properly and definitely not miss. And I'm hitting something there, I think. Maybe that tree in front of the goat, because I keep getting 284 when I range it. Alright, that should be far enough. It's a really weird angle. It's kind of like standing on a hill. And I hope I don't hit these rocks in front of me. That would be really annoying. And it is walking away, so we better go for this. I can't tell if I'm actually directly over the goat or not. I do believe that was a clean miss. And the goat is completely gone. I started to shake a little bit there, losing my breath, and it was going to go out of render on me, so I thought I would go for it. Hopefully we can catch up to it somewhere up here and get another opportunity, but Yeah, if it just would have sat still a little bit longer, I think we had a much better chance. But it was probably like close to 315 meters till we took that shot. Alright, we just got the goat to render in, so it should be right about 300 meters now. And if we back up to like 305, 306, just to be sure that we're trying to get that 1,000-foot shot. It is facing away from us, but I think that'll be okay. My goodness, it's small. Let's try to line this up. I honestly have no idea if that was a hit or not. It may have been. I felt like that was a somewhat decent shot, but it's honestly impossible to know, and I really should have marked where it was. It would have been roughly there. So what we'll do is run over there, see if we can see it, and of course we'll keep our eyes open as we run to see if it actually is just still standing there, but I think that would have been close. So there's the red fox. I've not seen the goat anywhere, so maybe that's a good sign that we hit it and it ran further, because the fox was standing pretty close to where the goat actually was. It could be another fox as well that just ended up roaming into the area. I don't really know that, but I'm kind of assuming that it's the same one that spooked. And I don't think I had the track of that goat, so I'll have to be sure to try to pick that up and then try to figure out exactly where it was when I shot. That was really not that smart to not mark where it was. I really should have considered that. That's going to be the fox track, so we need whatever other track. Maybe this one should be our goat. That's another fox. Maybe this one then. That is a goat. That's a male even, so that was probably the one we shot at. Now the question is, where did we actually take the shot? I did mark right there, and there's a track right here, so that could be somewhat promising. Unfortunately, though, it is not blood, and it is a fleeing footprint, so I would say we did miss that second shot. Is that a goat running over there? I just saw something on that hill. Yeah, there is a goat right there. Well, since we missed, we might as well try to line that up. If it continues going away from us, it will end up at 300 meters at some point, and I don't really see anywhere where I can get much further than where I'm at right now. So I guess we'll try to wait on it and see if we can get a 300-meter shot out of this. And, of course, he has walked out of sight. I can't see him up there. We're going to try running over there and see if we can end up spooking him down the hill to the other side, somewhere we can get a shot from the hill, or maybe if we spot another one while we're up there, we can try that. And then I think we're going to jump over to Val-de-Bois or Timbergold Trails, because this is just... There's not a lot of places to get a 300-meter shot, and then to actually have an animal there is very difficult. Of course, we got a few shots, we got a few practice rounds in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a hit out of it, but we'll see then if we can get another opportunity here. Looks like we did spook a lot of goats out this way. Unfortunately, they are actually leaving the borders of the map, so I'm not too sure if this is going to work at all. The one thing that I do think will work is actually getting the shot off. Because we're aiming above the animal, it's not going to register that we're aiming at an animal outside of the map. So I think that will be fine, but I imagine if we do make the shot, I'm not really sure that we can get out there and claim them, because they're going to be well beyond, I think, the actual confines of the map. So see if we can get one of these lined up. That should be pretty good there. That's saying 325. I don't think that's right, but I bet it's over 300 anyway. That's a very small animal to aim at. Yeah, it looks similar to the last shot we took. I think that might be a little bit too high. And yeah, he is completely out of render. I should have shot, but I'm pretty sure I would have shot just over his back. And this is a decent opportunity, so I don't want to waste it. Is that the only one left in render? Oh, there's another one behind that hill. That's going to be a little further away, so that's probably the one that we want. There's one out there as well. Unfortunately, if it wasn't trotting at us, that would be a good one. That says 291. Can I back up far enough to get a shot on that? I probably can. See if we can get out to like 305-ish on that. Oh, okay, apparently that wasn't right then. That one's moving a little further away, and that one did stop. I don't know what to go for. We'll go for the one that stopped out there just because I'm pretty confident that is over 300 meters. And, of course, I'm on a hill, so I can't take the shot, and it started moving. I'm just going to stay here. That one's further away now, so we'll go for it. Wait, did it drop? I think it did. Did it? It did. Was that actually 300 meters? I probably should have ranged it, but what do we got? 295. I'm not sure if that's correct, because the last one said, like, not that far, and I moved back and it went out of render. We might have just done it, or we might have actually just shot one that was a little bit too close. And the other thing is, where's the border of the map? That might have been okay, actually. That direction should be fine. And while we're going over here, we'll see if one of the other ones ends up popping back into render, because we can get another opportunity for a shot. But I can't believe we dropped that, and I just have a feeling it's going to be too close because it actually dropped in his tracks, but fingers crossed that that was far enough. The other thing, I guess, with this too, we might have actually made the 300+ meter shot, but not actually gotten over 1,000 feet. But like I said, it seemed like the rangefinder was a little bit off because that other one rendered out roughly in that area. I'm not sure if I moved forward at all after that. I kind of forget, but we are about to find out if we did indeed complete the challenge. We got another goat calling over there. That's way out of the reserve, and this one is right on the border. So let's see, have we done it with a lung shot even? Let's pick him up and find out. And unfortunately, wow, what a shot too. Heart shot 295 meters away. So the rangefinder was right. I guess that does not complete it, but man, what a shot. Heart shot at that range with that scope, not bad at all. Alright, we might have another chance here. That's like 290, and I've got a lot of room to actually move on this one. So hopefully the goat doesn't go too far and we can get this lined up, because that's a nice angle and everything. Although I'm actually running out of room faster than I thought I would and not gaining that much distance. But I think if I go more like this way, we'll start to gain some distance on it and actually get that 300 meter mark. We should be about 300. I want to go to like 305. And of course, it's going to start moving, so I better stop here and just hope it doesn't go out of render. I can just barely even see it when it goes through that texture like that. Alright, it did stop. Need to get a little lower. I do believe that was a hit. I think I saw it flinch. I really got to turn off auto reload for this. Yeah, I could see that it was running with its head down. So I will turn off auto reload in case we do end up needing to take another shot. I think, though, that should have been far enough to actually complete my 300 meter goal here if it did take it down. And it looks like it actually did go down. I wonder where we hit it. The reason that I chose feral goat is because they are relatively easy to bring down. So I do feel as if maybe even a body hit could have dropped this, and where I marked is really not very far from where it went down at, so I kind of think it didn't run very far if that's the case. And I mean, fingers crossed then that it was actually far enough. This might be where I shot it at. No, wait, that's the right goat. I'm a little bit confused, but we'll pick this up and see if this time we managed to do it. That'll do it right there. 310.7 meters left front leg shot. I'll do the math on my phone just to be sure, but I'm pretty confident that is both over 300 meters and over 1,000 feet. And from what I have, it is 1,019 feet and a little bit more as well. So that was actually really cool. I thought it might be a little more difficult than that. We ended up, I mean, that hard shot though, on the first one that we hit, that was pretty cool. What do we take then? 4 shots in total? Yeah, we missed the first 2 on that orange kind of shaggy coat one, and then we hit the last 2 and killed the last 2. But man, that's probably my first 1,000-foot shot with anything that's not a like high-powered rifle. Not even with like the 22 or anything have I done yet. That was really, really cool. So I don't know, should we try this again? Should we do this with like another gun or something? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe we could try like 454, 357, one of those pistols. 10 mil could be cool as well, because you don't even get any scope at all. You just have that red dot. That could actually be really, really difficult. But with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.